What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews, exclusively here as always on the Casa D18 Studios channel. I, of course, am your host, the Renegade JJ Williams. And no, it's not Monday today, it's Tuesday. I apologize for not putting this up yesterday. Circumstances beyond my control and all. But we're going to kick off this next week of Johnny Depp films with Donnie Brasco, starring Johnny Depp alongside the iconic Al Pacino, Michael Madsen, Bruno Kirby, James Russo, Anne Heche, Tim Blake Nelson, and Paul Giamatti. What's going on, everybody? Thank you for joining me here once again for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. As I said in the introduction, it's Tuesday today instead of Monday. Circumstances beyond my control prevented me from getting this filmed, edited, uploaded, all that good jazz for airing on Monday as normal. I humbly apologize for that. But alas, we've got a great one in store for you guys today. We've got Donnie Brasco. And let's get into it here, shall we? Now, our movie opens in 1978 as Lefty Ruggiero, an aging enforcer in the Bonanno crime family, meets Joe Pistone, a young undercover FBI agent posing as the jewel thief, Donnie Brasco. Lefty asks Donnie to sell a diamond that he acquired from a strip club owner, but Donnie insists that it's a fake. Insulted, Lefty takes Donnie to the man and demands an explanation. Donnie proceeds to beat the owner and take his Porsche as repayment. Lefty then begins to teach Donnie the rules of the mafia and introduces him to the members of his crew, including Sonny Black, Nicky, Paulie, and rival crew leader Sonny Red. After the boss of the family is killed, Sonny receives a promotion, which angers Lefty, who feels that his years of service make him more deserving. As the crew runs a series of successful shakedowns and hijackings in the city, Pistone exploits his position as Lefty's associate in order to gather some information for the FBI via wiretap recordings. He also ends up forming a genuine bond with Lefty, who is struggling with family issues and a lifetime of debt. Pistone is asked by his FBI supervisor to incorporate Miami-based undercover FBI agent Richie Gazzo into the Donnie Brasco operation. He then convinces Lefty to meet with Richie and set up an illegal gambling racket in a long-closed tavern that he owns. Now, Lefty hopes to impress the local mob boss, Santo Traficante Jr., by throwing a yacht party and convincing him to support his new business. Sonny finds out about Lefty's plan and intercedes by ingratiating himself to Traficante and officially taking Donnie under his wing. Now, Lefty believes that Donnie betrayed him and proceeds to cut ties with him until Lefty's son nearly dies of a drug overdose, and Donnie is the only one who comes to comfort him. Pistone's marriage to his wife Maggie continues to worsen due to his long absences while undercover, leaving her alone to look after their 3 daughters. Pistone's behavior also increasingly becomes more like the criminal that he pretends to be, even going as far as to hit Maggie when she talks back to him. On its opening day, Sonny's club is raided by corrupt Miami police officers that are on Traficante's payroll as a favor to Sonny. Suspecting a setup, Sonny Black and his crew return to New York and gun down Sonny Red and 2 other mobsters in an ambush. Sonny Black also orders Lefty to kill Nicky for lying about a drug deal and suspecting that he snitched on the crew in Florida. Donnie is brought in to clean up and dispose of the bodies, and Sonny Black then becomes the new boss and orders Donnie to kill Sonny Red's son, Bruno, so that Donnie can officially become a member of their family. Lefty finds Bruno's hideout and takes Donnie there. Donnie tries to offer Lefty a bag of money so that he can leave the mafia, but Lefty begins to question his loyalty. The FBI intercedes before Donnie is forced to do anything, and the investigation ends. FBI agents visit Sonny Black's hangout and reveal Donnie's true identity to the crew. Knowing the fatal consequences that await him for unknowingly letting an FBI agent infiltrate the crime family, Lefty leaves behind his valuables and tells his wife that if Donnie calls, tell him, quote, "If it was going to be anyone, I'm glad that it was him," before he is called to a meeting with his crew. With his family in attendance, Pistone attends a small, private ceremony for his service, being awarded a medal and a $500 check. The end title cards state that the evidence collected by Pistone in the Donnie Brasco operation led to over 200 indictments and over 100 convictions. Pistone currently lives with his wife under an assumed name in an undisclosed location with a $500,000 open contract on his head. This is another tale of why didn't I see this sooner? Al Pacino. Yes, please. Johnny Depp. At the time this came out, I don't think I was Johnny Depp's hugest fan, but I wasn't anti Johnny Depp. Mafia movie, I was a fan of stuff like Casino. So I don't really know why I didn't see this film. And what took me 25 years to see it now. I thought it was a great story. I liked the whole intricacies of playing into the mob and trying to get in deep there, going undercover. It almost gave me a very similar vibe to the film Deep Cover with Lawrence Fishburne and Jeff Goldblum. With the Fed trying to get deep in, and Donnie Brasco, he's pretty deep to the point where his actions are carrying into his personal life where he's supposed to be Joe, but he's being more Donnie. You almost kind of feel for Al Pacino in this, in the fact that he just got suckered big time. He's portrayed as such to where even though he's in this family, he's not respected. Otherwise, he would have got the promotion. So here's Donnie, who he's kind of connected with and clicked with and taken a liking to. So he's finally got somebody in the family, only to find out that he's a Fed and he's just there to get information. And the bond that they form, while in a lot of ways genuine, because you can see it in Donnie's face. The fact that he tries to offer him money so he can get out of the mafia, knowing what's about to come down so that he won't get caught up in all the arrests and everything, tells you the fact that Donnie really kind of fell for him. But he's so stubborn, he's so old, he's so set in his ways, he just can't let go. It's like It's like that old school sports person or wrestler who just keeps chasing, and chasing. And he's going to just end up dying on the job because he will not step away. It's very much the character there. And I think it was well told. I think the movie was just outstanding. I don't recall if I owned this movie yet because it may be one that I picked up in one of my random hauls. And, I've acquired boxes of movies for free off of social media from people. So it's possible I own this and I don't even realize it yet. But if I don't, I definitely am going to go on the hunt now to try to find a copy of Donnie Brasco, add it to my collection. You know what? The more I'm talking about it, I just got this on Blu ray. I just talked about this in the Hamilton book haul that went up this week because I needed to get a hold of it to review it. The more I'm talking about this, the more I'm remembering that. That just shows how crazy this weekend has been, and part of what played into the circumstances beyond my control, preventing me from get the show up on Monday. So, if you didn't see that Hamilton book haul, where I actually got the Blu-ray of Donnie Brasco, I'm gonna link it up here because I remember that in the Hamilton book haul, I did this so that once the Donnie Brasco review went live, people could click the link to it and come to the review since it hadn't been posted yet and recorded. So if you missed that, check out the link that popped up there. Check out all the stuff that I got from Hamilton Book, my last haul from them. God, it's just been one of those weekends. When it comes to my rating for Donnie Brasco, I give this a solid 4 out of 5. And I really do believe that with a couple more viewings, this is very quickly going to go up to 4.5 and possibly a 5-star rated movie, in my opinion. I just can't do it just yet. So I'm giving it a solid 4 out of 5 stars for Donnie Brasco. What do you guys think out there? Those of you watching, those of you that are enjoying the content on this lovely Tuesday. Let me know. If you're watching the premiere, leave your thoughts and comments over here. If you're watching on demand later in the day, leave your thoughts and comments down here. And let's have that conversation, that discussion, that debate, that interaction that I'm always asking you guys for in the comments below. And make sure you stay tuned in to the Casa D18 Studios channel at the top of the half hour, as we will once again be opening up the doors to Stat Boy Sports Bar, featuring Dory Lou. The food is hot, the beer is ice cold, and the seats are warm, so pull yourself up a bar stool and engage in some professional sports conversation with your hosts and barkeeps, Stat Boy Mike and Dory Lou. And then later on this evening, right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, the Jeff Meacham Network, and across the Jeff Meacham Network Multiverse Media, it'll be time once again for the flagship show, Talk Wrestling with Jeff Meacham. 10:05 p.m. Eastern Time, immediately following WWE NXT. 7:05 p.m. Pacific Time, just prior to NXT here on the West Coast. Engage with the iconic West Coast professor, Jeff Meacham, as he answers all of your questions. And then, of course, we will be back here tomorrow, regular time, on the Casa D18 Studios channel for another brand new installment of Renegades Reviews. And y'all, I am not high enough to have been watching this movie, as we're going to be discussing Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, starring Johnny Depp, Benicio del Toro, Tobey Maguire, Christina Ricci, Gary Busey, Mark Harmon, Cameron Diaz, Michael Jeter, Troy Evans, and Vern Troyer. You don't want to miss out on any of that content right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel, the Jeff Meacham Network, across the Jeff Meacham Network Multiverse of Media. Stat Boy Sports Bar featuring Dory Lou, Talk Wrestling, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, and again, y'all, I was way too sober when I watched that movie, but we'll get more into that tomorrow. You don't want to miss any of it, so make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure that notification bell is turned on so you don't miss out anytime a video drops right here on the Casa D18 Studios channel or anytime we go live, as is the case with Statboy Sports Bar, Talk Wrestling, Open Mic Night, Pay-Per-View, PLE, Watch Along coverage, etc. Share these videos with your family, friends, loved ones, coworkers, movie fanatics, cinephiles in your life, fans of Johnny Depp, fans of Al Pacino, fans of Heche, fans of Michael Madsen, fans of Paul Giamatti, fans of mafia movies and undercover cop stories. Anybody you can think of that would enjoy this content in this video, share it with them, as it's the only way we're going to keep my visibility up on this YouTube platform now that we are, in fact, a monetized channel. Thank you once again to everybody out there who joined me and tuned in today. It means so much more to me than you guys will ever know. And I will see you guys next time.
And now, preview time. So let's take a look at what's coming your way.